Not too much has changed on the log. Just before this game, it's still the Wolverines way on top. The Eagles closing in the gap there, but they do have 2 games over the Wolverines. The Mongoose still trailing 9 games, only 10 points.
The personnel for the Buffalo City Metro Suns today a bit short on players today because of a bit of an overbooking problem on the airways, but look at Ayabonga Jim, he will be leading the pack there. Full lineup for the Lions today, and Rakateng Moletti and Shane Williams at 11 and 12 will probably be leading the charge for them. Very strong players on their side.
Sepoya to put the ball in. Second quarter underway. Great little flick back. Obviously something being worked out on the training ground there between Ayabonga Jim and Sepoya. And look at this quick slick passing. Unfortunately not able to be finished with a basket. It deserved to be so though, because wonderful movement of the ball as we see Moletti coming up now for the Lions. Good defense from the Lions. They've moved to a man-on-man, picking up the opposition very quickly and not allowing anybody to settle down for the screenshot. Whistle had gone. Shots on the line then for Mongameliwana. Easy as you like. Perfect free shot.
And that foul is committed by Dlamini again.
Perfect free shot first time round. Can he replicate it? Yes, he can. That is how you take free shots. The Suns over the halfway line. Wana with a very, very good pass, and how about that? Deserved to be the 2 points that it turned out to be, and certainly Sepoya not letting anybody down. He took that very, very quick pass straight across the center of the key and off the glass for 2. Cecil Dumont, long attempt.
Yeah, 3-point attempt from Cecil Dumont, but tied it up by Shane Williams, who finished off with a 2-pointer.
Ball's moving around very, very nicely for the Suns at the moment, and certainly we've seen some impressive ball skills. Just needing to finish off some of these moves that they're creating, doing all the hard work and not able to finish off, as we see easy 2 points coming in now from the Lions, and that was courtesy of Moletti. So the Lions not having it all their way. It started off very one-way traffic for the Lions, this game did, but it's tightening up in all aspects, although that was a very, very good shot there, courtesy of Witbooi. Suns now trying to create something around the top of the key. Ayabonga Jim doing some good work. Another attempt just not finding its destination, but a good steal. And he has an opportunity for 2, really deserved to be 2 right under the basket.
Yeah, great hands there from Nzaba for the Suns, but just unable to convert it to points.
So Williams moving around this time to the right-hand side of the court. Normally you see Williams doing all his work on the left-hand side, but that basket's going to count. Excellent take from the very slightly built Lelalatsi. He's got the heart of a lion. Great finish there by Cecil Dumont. Taking it off the glass, no problem at all. Here come the Suns trying to set something up, but a lot of time being lost holding onto the ball too long on that occasion, and now almost having to force the shot because that clock is ticking. A very strong defense from the Lions, and that basket.
Yeah, the basket's going to count, and he's going to have one free shot. Will Mongomeli Wana.
So Wana taking the very, very difficult basket, being fouled on the shot, managed to take the 2 points, and importantly gets a third shot, but all happened on the hooter, so excellent play.
Yeah, just one of the Lions players there, just crossing the line too soon, so it'll be another shot. That's Bazantsana was a guilty party.
Well, corrected it. So the early movement did give another opportunity, and that opportunity was converted by Mongomeli Wana. Well, on the second attempt, coach is happy. All to play for the Suns here as we get into the second half of this clash against the Lions. Suns having some great moments in this game, but it's actually the Lions that have done all the work under the baskets as we see them just carry on where they left off. And there was an excellent start there from the Lions. What a good pass that was from the Suns, finding its destination, but a very difficult shot. Good rebound picked up, and a lovely finish from the Suns, and that was an excellent basket from Ayabonga Jim. And in the meantime, it's the Lions that do come away. Opportunity, and Cecil Dumont taking an excellent pass there, coming straight through from Moletti. Great combination. Resulting in 2 more points for the Lions. And that's the kind of basketball that the Suns are able to play. An excellent pass through from Wana. So both teams slacking off just a little bit on their defensive patterns at the moment, allowing a lot of free play in the center of the court. Moletti.
Yeah, fouled in the process was Moletti, so he'll have 2 free shots.
So post the timeout, it's free shots for the Lions. Moletti to take those free shots easy as you like on the first. Misses out on the second.
Yeah, and because it missed the ring completely, it's possession straight away to the Suns. I think he was hoping to come and pick up the rebound and take another 2-pointer, but it has to hit the ring.
So the Suns moving around left-hand side of the court. Good screen. Screen has been set, but here's the attempt. And unfortunately, you've got to make those pay. When you set that screen and you commit yourself, you've got to make it pay. Exuberant defense from the Lions on the Suns, and the Suns do take those 2 points. So 1 from 5 for Toyi. Well, he's got his name on the score sheet and he'll be happy about that. But 1 from 5. Going to need to improve, and here we see that another screenshot being set up for the Lions. And that's how you set a screen, that's how you take the shot. Moletti able to just take those 2, focused himself, gave the ball the air that it needed, and 2 points.
And a great screen there set by Langerman for Moletti.
Yeah, unfortunately it's always the shooter that gets the glory, but you're quite right, Kevin, the screen was well set up, and Langerman playing his part in that maneuver. Here we go. Moletti again, straight through, trying to pass through a player, and that was well seen by the Suns, stopping what possibly could have been an easy basket for the Lions.
Now Dumont just picking up a foul there. Shane Williams has come back on, and Elias Langerman has gone off.
Well, opportunistic passing, but it's working. Unfortunately, though, the finish wasn't there because the Suns doing really well in terms of just moving that ball around, and Wano was unable to finish off what would have been very slick. But here is a very slick player. Samanga Mbele in full cry. He's not going to miss that. 5 from 9. Particularly valuable player in every department. He's been the MVP in a few games thus far in the 2018 season. So the Suns able to take that loose ball off a shot attempt. And that is how you do a hook shot. That was made to look ever so easy by Ayabonga Jim. And once again, one has to comment on some of the more difficult shots that just seem to drop with ease, and yet the simple ones, when there's nobody around and you're just trying to bang it off the glass, doesn't seem to happen. Shane Williams chooses not to shoot, pushes it out to the form man. Samanga Mbele, not on that occasion. Good rebound taken. That rebound taken by Toyi. Ayabonga Jim looking to try and set something up, decides to go for the long shot, and that's how you take the long shot. Just from the second it left his wrist, that looked homeward bound.
The stats at halftime always go to the two-pointers, which is the business end of the game. 17 out of 36 from the Lions, giving them a 47% average, and 7 out of 27 for 26% average for the Suns. They won't be happy with that. And the turnovers just leaning towards the Sun side, which will give the Lions some food for points.
Well, the Lions will be very aware that they still need 18 points to get that bonus point. And the bonus point really does count, particularly at the top end of the log at the moment, where everybody's looking for as many points as they can get to try and match the Wolverines, who so far are unbeaten this season. And the Lions pretty much in the shake-up, with the Eagles fighting for that second and third position. Free shots being taken by Lelalatsi. Not too far away on the first, and rather a deceiving player this, because although he's extremely short, he is very mobile, seems to be in the right places at the right time. Well picked up, cleaned up by Shane Williams.
Yeah, but again, that second shot didn't hit the ring, so it immediately becomes dead, and the Suns have possession.
Opportunity squandered, and here come the Suns. Can they respond? Well, the answer is no. They've given away a very, very easy opportunity, and up it goes for the Lions, and Moletti making absolutely no mistake on that fast break. Clock starts now, so the Lions will have a lot of time to set the shot up, but Shane Williams decides to take that attempt. Missed out, but fortunately the ball has come back to the top of the key, and there is the 2 points that the Lions were looking for, and easy as you like. The Lions, but not a very good pass, it must be said, from the Lions, and the Suns doing very well to intercept it. Missing out for the Suns. Easy opportunity, and another intercept.
Yeah, Shane Williams doing well there just to get his hand out of that action, otherwise it's going to be a foul.
So the Lions missing out on that attempt, and it's the Suns. How many times have we seen that in this game, where the Suns have come away looking very, very impressive, but not able to clean up? Can they do it this time? 2 points will count. And they might even come back for a free throw, and yes, they will. So Wana on the line. Very, very valuable point if he can take it. Unfortunately, not able to do so.
He's going to have another crack at it, though. One of the Lions players was over the line too soon.
Well, this is when you really need to make that point count and just rub it in. Still no change. High ball taken by Samanga Mbele. Mbele, right hand side of the court, finds his way just a little deep, so pushes it back out. That was the right call. Pushes through to Shane Williams. Williams looking for the shot. And somehow the Lions retain possession. Surely this needs to be those 2 points. Well, there was 4 attempts and finally finished off by Samanga Mbele using his heart well. More free shots for Wana, for the Suns. And this is when you begin to see the value of free shots, Kevin, because they've had several attempts now, quite a few being missed. And they begin to mount up when you're shooting with regularity on the free shot attempts. So I guess 1 from 2 is better than nothing, but certainly they should be capitalizing.
Yeah, and that should really be money for Jam, you know, because it's a static shot. It was always going to be a foul there on Moletti.
Moletti missing out on the first, adjusting, taking the second. Players off with 5 fouls. Lions at this point in time, but somehow they're still just keen to keep it ticking over, and if they can just hold out. And here come the Lions, not really fazed by the fact that they're a man down. Samanga Mbele just finishing off. He's been a very, very valuable player yet again for the Lions outfit, as has the likes of Shane Williams and Moletti, who is no longer with us. He's been pulled off for those 5 fouls. Excellent response there from the Suns. Long pass from Williams to Mbele. And that's how you do the business. A couple of quick baskets raining in. Great combination play between Williams and Mbele. Surprisingly, the Lions seem to be playing a little better with only 4 players on the court at the moment. They've extended that lead. One would have expected the Suns to start reeling them in, but a couple of quick baskets just before that timeout. Combination between Williams and Mbele working well, but this was the Suns. And there was an outstanding basket taken there by Nzaba over the line. Remember, the Lions have only 4 players because they have a points problem. The combination, they don't have the required points. 2 of their players off with 5 fouls, and making it look so easy.
Seems to sharpen their senses a bit, Andy.
It certainly does, and they're well on track now for the bonus point. At one stage it looked like they might be battling, but only 3 points required, still 4 minutes. One would suggest that they'll get that with ease. Good play from the Suns, nice basket, good team effort. And finished well there by Sepoyo. The fact that there's only 4 players on the court now for the Lions doesn't really seem to have phased them. They did lose possession on that time. There should be an overlap every single time now from the Suns. Great movement to the ball, not able to finish off. And again, how many times have we seen that? But here's another attempt, comes raining in. And if ever there was an opportunity that the Suns haven't perhaps capitalized on, this is it. 4 on 5. 5 on 4 for the Suns.
Fouling Moletti.
And a strategy should be pulled together very quickly by the Suns. When you're playing 5 on 4 for this period and there's not been any significant change. In fact, the opposition seemed to have scored more baskets, and there was another great basket coming in there from Mazantsana.
Jump ball situation, well done by Moletti, but unfortunately still sticks with the Suns.
Basket attempt missed by the Suns. They make good on the second attempt though, but unfortunately it's now too little too late. Well, we're almost down to the last minute of the game. The Lions know that they need one basket, just 1 point actually, to take the bonus point, and this should be it. Indeed it is. And there you see happiness on the side, bonus point secured.
Yeah, scored by Mazantsana.
And Cecil Dumont sitting on the sideline with those 5 fouls, giving all the encouragement. Some ball skills being shown there, Ayabonga Jim. And still with 4 versus 5, and the Lions come away with a loose ball. Mbele, great game he's had as always. Not able to do anything, but the whistle had gone, so nothing would have counted anyway. So the game perhaps not the prettiest that we've seen in the season, but certainly a good win ground out here by the Lions. Opportunity for another 2 points, and opportunity just simply gobbled up. No problems at all there from Mazantsana. Your game leaders at the moment, the Lions, and nothing's going to change from that point of view as we wind our way down. There is the final hoot here at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre.
So full-time stats for this match: the Lions hitting 31 out of 65 two-pointers. That's 48% average. Picked up much better for them. 19 out of 61 attempts for the Suns. 31% average. That's not good enough for them. And the turnovers pretty even, so that really didn't have too much of an effect on the match. So the game leaders for the Lions is Rakateng Moletti, scoring most of the points, but assisted a lot by Shane Williams on the stats side. But the Suns, Mongameli Wana scoring all the points and also taking a lot of the steals there, but Ayabonga Jim also doing his bit for the Suns.
Coach, there must have been a tough final quarter for you with 2 of your players on the sideline.
Yeah, and we told Little Gonolo, please don't foul, don't even defend because you're on 4. But when it happened, I had the confidence in the team. They just had to find their own confidence.
Well, it was quite strange in that final quarter with 4 players. Suddenly a whole pile of baskets seemed to just rain down.
I think they all knew we needed this bonus point just to step up on the log, so everybody knew what was expected and everybody did their part.
So the Wolverines still well on top, but the Eagles, how they will rue missing out on that bonus point, and not forgetting that they've played 2 more games already than the Wolverines, trailing it right at the bottom. The Mongoose, they've got so much work to do. Great wins there for the Eagles and the Lions. And my play of the day, though, comes from one of the players on the losing side for the Suns, Ayabonga Jim. Just take a look. Ayabonga Jim looking to try and set something up decides to go for the long shot, and that's how you take the long shot. Just from the second it left his wrist, that looked homeward bound. Thanks for joining us. And remember, if you can't get down to the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre to watch the basketball, join us on the 13th of July for the next highlights package. Until then, it's goodbye.